Hi, my name is Mia Rose, and this is my story. It all started whenever I moved into this new house with my mom. She told me to look around and see if I liked it or not. So, of course, I did. When I came back, I told her that I loved it. She told me to go upstairs and see if my room is up there. So I did what she asked. But before I went, she shut the door. But this door was no door itself. My mom got very upset. She cried. But then she walked away and went up with me to check on me. When I walked in, I saw that all my LPS arrived. They were there where they were supposed to. Same with my teddies. I told myself in my head I knew I would fit into this new house. Since it was so late, I went to bed. My mom came. She was still sad about the door, but she got over it. She said, "Sweetie," of course, I wasn't asleep. I told her that I think I have the flu. She's told me to say, "Let's go to the hospital and see what they can do about it." I said, "Okay." So, of course, we went. When we got back, my mom was so happy. Of course, she had a reaction of how happy she was. She hugged me and squeezed me. But then I said, "Ow." And she said, "I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to hug you so hard." I knew that she didn't mean it. She said, "Come on in." So I walked in. I went back up to my room. My mom shut the door, but be careful with it. And of course, she went up to my room. Of course, when I walked in, I went straight to playing with my toys. But then my mom came in. She told me to get ready for bed. I did. After she told me, I went to bed. She kissed me goodnight and said to me, "Don't let the bed bugs bite." Then she walked away. In my head, I said to her, "Good night, Mom." A few years later, I became a teenager. I went in my big room instead of this room. It was okay, I guess, but I didn't want to stay in here. I walked over to the other room. Of course, the first thing I saw was my closet. Then I looked over and I saw my bed. I looked over more. then I saw my mirror. I looked inside of it. I saw a shadow. I didn't know what it was. I said hello over and over and over, but no one was there. I said to myself, this is stupid. Why am I even doing this? So I pushed in the chair and walked to my bed. Then when I turned around, I saw not the shadow, but a red devil. I stepped back. She walked down. She told me where I was from. I told her nothing. She kept on telling me and telling me and telling me. Finally, I told her I was from California. But of course, I hit her really hard. She passed out. Then I ran back downstairs. Downstairs, the first thing I saw was my mom dead on the floor. Of course, I cried. I was crying so hard. But then I looked behind me. I told her, "Did you do this?" She told me she did. I got so mad. Of course, I knew where a knife was. It was on the counter. And I killed her. I ran away. I still run to this day, but one day I bumped into this guy I known for years. I just haven't seen him. So we got married and had a kid, but our kid didn't look so well. Whenever I was pregnant with him, whenever I was jogging one day, whenever we went back to the doctors and checked on him, we were so excited to what the good news was, but then he said, "I'm sorry, but your boy's lost." Me and Jason were so upset, but over the past years, he keeps on hitting me and hitting me and hitting me. And now one night I killed him. And I still live to this day. I grew up to be a murderer, and that is my story.